EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Chicago Bears and the Baltimore Ravens. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. Off we go here in the inner harbor. And a decent return there. We'll get this up just shy of the 30. King Henry. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Jaquan Brisker there to bring him down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 8. Gonna go right back to Henry. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Baltimore.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
It's a big up of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll go again here with Henry. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Raven first down.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. A couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Play action now. Jackson. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
A nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Throwing Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. He's got room at the 30. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their checkdowns underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down. Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Jackson now on 2nd down. He's got it about the 8. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
That's complete. It's Justice Hill out of the backfield. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Onward.
So the penalty sets up this offense for 1st and goal.
180. What? 180.
Henry. He's going to go backward. Taken down at the 6.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
2nd and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line.
Finish it on.
It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. And this one blown up. Good surge. Drop him. A loss on the play. Back to the 9-yard line.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
3rd and goal for Jackson. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
And what a nice job there, getting his feet down on the sideline to secure his first catch of the game. They need to continue to find ways to get him involved, however the opportunity presents.
So, trying to make a statement on this opening drive. Gonna go for it on 4th and goal. From the gun, Jackson. And this will pay off. It is caught. Jay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. The extra point is good. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's Williams to begin with a pass. That's to the rookie out of Missouri, Luther Burden. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
1st down, Bears.
They'll go play action here with Williams. That's to the right side and incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
What is up? Goodbye.
First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. Tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Bears 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, nothing they need to go away from.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They will run it over center with Swift. And he's going to be brought down. And With that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter. They come up now on 3rd down and 4 to go. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That one on target to Moore. 17 yards on that connection. First down, Chicago.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Bears are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. Nice run there. It gets them down to the 6.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get 1st down after 1st down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Johnson. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They'll put Loveland in motion. Give up the middle with Swift. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
This defense is doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face 3rd and goal.
Last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Second down. Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Great run after the catch in the open field. A pickup of 24.
Great pre-snap identification by the quarterback, realizing that the blitz was coming and exactly where the soft spot in the defense would be. He's able to put that slant route right on the front shoulder pad of his receiver. Leads to a real nice run after catch and brings up 1st down.
1st and 10. On play action, here's Jackson. The throw, left side, caught by Andrews.
when they have a guy like this. I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
180. Get on. Get on.
A give right up the middle to Henry. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Gervon Dexter there on the tackle.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And it looks like he's going to have that 1st down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on 3rd down. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Get on. 180. Get on.
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. On the run to the right. He keeps it himself. And he will score! Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The PAT up and good. And the Ravens extend their advantage to 14-3. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And pick up 3 or maybe 4. Travis Jones there to bring him down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Luther Burden, the intended target. And 3rd down coming up. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Escaping to his left, and he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down. On 4th down, the Bears send out their 2nd-year man, Torrey Taylor, to punt. Tylan Wallace deep for Baltimore. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. A 1st down throw for Jackson. They're trying to hit him with a screen. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
So hard to get a shot on Jackson. Gave himself up there after picking up the 1st down. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the 1st half clock. more set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. The shotgun, here's Jackson. And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
19 at the 37-yard line.
Jackson now. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. And it's going to bring up a third down.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
Third and long for Jackson. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
Moore going in motion. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. A throw downfield caught by Burton. A pickup there of 28 yards.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. It is brought in the end zone. DeAndre Swift, touchdown Bears. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears are back within 4. It is 14-10.
Santos, the kickoff for Chicago.
3 seconds, all that remain in this first half, as that one's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Duvernay on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Rove Odunze, the one he was looking for. It's second down.
they've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks. But right now, it's been a lot of double coverage. It's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative, freeing him up.
2nd and 10.
Let it slip.
Here's Williams now to throw. It's out left and complete to Burden. He gets free. And he will score. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Chicago. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Cairo Santos kicking off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Justice Hill to return. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So whatever it is, they got you thinking that you're Superman. I got the kryptonite.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
Solid running there. He takes this up near the 35. 20-yard pickup there. 1st down, Baltimore.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ready. Good.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Hopkins' first catch. Good enough for a 1st down.
That's another Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
So a pair of 1st downs moves him out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Henry. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Searching forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere. They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Alpha, sit on. 180. 180. Sit on.
They'll try and run for this with Henry. He will have a Ravens 1st down. At least it would appear that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do give him the conversion on 3rd and 1.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Ready, go. 180. Ready, go. Sit on.
They'll run here with Hill. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
27-yard line.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. Whoa. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. Good for a Raven first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and
8. From the 21, here's 2nd and 8. Lamar going to work from the pistol. This one complete to Bateman. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
3rd and short, Jackson. He's going to have the first down and more. And he's close to the goal line. Won't have the touchdown, but he does pick it up on 3rd down.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
First and goal, and it's Henry. A second effort, and he is in. Derrick Henry, touchdown Baltimore.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Makes the score. Ravens 21. Bears 17.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Duvernay on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
On the return, the Bears take over first down 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. The defense stringing them out. No gain back to the original line of scrimmage.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a first down. Off play action. Here's Williams. Forced out wide. Looking back to the middle of the field, it is caught. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this third quarter. So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So they come to the line for first down and 10. To throw is Williams. No chance at all. He'll go down. The former Bear, Roquan Smith. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year.
What is up?
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Bears. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
That's good for a
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Play action now. Jackson. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Montez Sweat. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year.
DC, ready? DC.
Jackson now on second down. Flush to his right. Going up top and looking for Andrews. This one batted in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And good running on the return. That'll knock him out. Get the ball right around the 45-yard line.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
Good ball, Sam West.
A quick slant, looked in by Moore. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Try again. It's second and 10.
What is on?
Now Williams. Over the middle, he's got Burden. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Chicago. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4.
Carlos Sanchez.
Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Here comes Hill on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On the give, here's Henry. Into the secondary, past the 40. Inside the 20. And he is gone. 75 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the fourth quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. That one incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. Open man, that's Rome Odunze. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. A gain there of 20. Good for a Bears first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Connection made. It's Burton. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
This is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Throwing again, Williams. He gets this one to Moore. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 4
yards. A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's 2nd and 6. What is that? Williams to the air once more. And he overshoots everyone. It's through the back of the end zone. And incomplete. The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down.
And we got a big 3rd down coming up here, Mike. They got a chance with a conversion to possibly get this under the 2-minute warning, put this defense in a position where they have to start using their timeouts.
to it now as we get to third down. Throw it again. It's Williams. And this ball incomplete on third down.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
So now the Brazilian-born Cairo Santos in a big spot. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get three.
Cairo Santos following the made field goal. Back out to kick this one away. Tylan Wallace now on the return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
Somebody got to go it. Somebody got to go it. Watch it. Go it.
Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. That's complete. It's Justice Hill out of the backfield. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
At the 20-yard line.
Here's 2nd down. Now Henry. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. 13 yards on the catch there. 1st down, Baltimore.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
He'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game. On 1st down, they pick up 7 yards.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They'll drop to throw. Left side, caught by Andrews. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. Henry. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. Good for a Raven 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
It's his own read, and Jackson's going to keep it. And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
Down on 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Jackson. He'll swing this out wide to Henry. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd, and they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down. On play action, here's Jackson. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact Does so successfully, and it's a first down. Ravens now going to use their final timeout, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Every day I'm cool and shady. I'm airing you cause I'm in anxious state. No worries daily. But if I lick my keys, it goes away. I'm hungry.
Hey! You at X. Go. What is it?
The shotgun, here's Jackson. And this is going to be a touchdown. A game-tying TD here in the final minute. So, not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the tie. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10.
What is Paul? 32!
Here we go. One final play. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's a win here for the Ravens. This was a game where both offenses...
I just wanna rock. Body out of y'all.
Damn.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Ha! 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna. I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya.